Hey everyone, this is Aiman, and I've had the most boring day in my trading career. I wouldn't say the most boring day, it actually was pretty exciting, but the slowest trading day. Today I've traded two stocks, WKHS and BB. And as most of you already know, I target the 80% of the ATR when I'm getting into a trade. So basically, I try to go for a full daily move intraday. That gets me enough big of a reward and a really small risk because my stop loss is basically at the 1 minute chart or maybe at the 5 minute chart. Holding a trade for maybe the whole day, maybe even less than that. Sometimes I just get lucky and I get filled in 5 or 6 minutes. But today, it's Friday, and we know that Fridays are slow. Sometimes moves are small, and I was in those two positions, which really ate my nerves. The trades which I've taken were WKHS and BB. Let's start with BB. The reason I picked BB today was how the daily chart looked like. You could see that on the top around here we're having a tweezer top after at the pullback. This is basically a short candlestick pattern, and this is indicating that we are in a bearish move or a bearish position, and we're most likely to continue in a downtrend. I don't care about what's happening in the pre-market, about the gap, but basically I like this tweezer top after a pullback, which indicates that today we could be short. I see that we're making somewhere around 75 cents move intraday, and I see that on the 60-minute chart we're having a reverse ABCD pattern. Everything which I'm looking for in this stock is there, and I finally shorted on a bearish engulfing crack pattern. What's my stop loss? My stop loss is not the fake breakout. My stop loss, as always, is the closest level which was holding the price, and that was somewhere around 6 cents. You can see that the stock did make it to 10.05, entry 10.35, that's around 30 cents move with 6 cents stop loss. I was up around 5 hours, 5 times more than what I risked, but I didn't cover it at 10.05. Am I mad about that? Am I mad about giving away 5-hour trade and risking it all, maybe even getting out at break even eventually or at a loser? Definitely not. Why is that? Because I've backtested my trades. I've backtested 8 months of my past trades, and I noticed that holding my winners and cutting my losers is what's going to make me profitable, and it's actually what is making me profitable. Before, I used to partial 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, ending up with an average of 3, for example. Right now, I'm trying to get the maximum I can get out of the move. And yes, unfortunately or sadly, not a 5-hour trade, but at least it was a 2.5. Green, better than red, right? The other stock which I've traded was WKHS, and you might be asking me, how is this didn't get you stopped out? Before we go here, what did I like about it? The exact same thing. The tweezer top, the new daily low, the range on the 60-minute chart, and the new 60-minute low. My major confirmations or indicators are there, and the only thing I'm looking for is the entry. At the open, we're having a 1-minute open range breakout. But in this case, I can't have the new 1-minute high as my stop loss. And if I had it, I would have been wicked out literally to the penny, and then I would have missed this whole move. What did I use as my stop loss? And why didn't I use a new 1-minute high as my stop loss actually? I didn't use a new 1-minute high as my stop loss because of the 1, 2, 3 consecutive 5-minute candles. If you are a member at BBT, you would notice me in trade review sessions always mentioning this. After 3 consecutive candles, 4 consecutive candles, but basically 3 on average, we're usually having a pullback. And what's a pullback? The pullback is basically a new 5-minute high. My entry is on the third 5-minute candle, so I knew that the stock will pull back and I can't tighten my stop loss and make it at a new 1-minute high because I could just simply get wicked out of it. So what is the stop loss if I'm entering on a third candle? If I'm entering on the third candle, stop loss could be 1, the high of the second candle or the middle of the first candle, or 2, 60-minute resistance level. In this case, I use the 60-minute. If the candle goes from red to green, most probably it's going to continue. And the new 60-minute high is basically coinciding with the new 5-minute high. In this case, the stop was so wide, but the reward was still good. Why is that? Because the stock is making somewhere around $1.20 move on average, and that was my target way down there, which unfortunately wasn't reached today. Most of the time it does, but you can't have a green day every day, and you can't get the maximum you can get out of stock every single day as well. Again, look at this. A lot of people are doing this. A lot of people are moving their stop losses to break even once a winning trade starts turning into a losing. What's break even? This is the break even. This is my entry. This is the break even. If I moved my stop loss to break even, I would have been wicked out of a trade and I would have exited at 0R instead of exiting at somewhere around 2 hours or maybe 1.5. I don't really know how much is that. Let's see that. It's approximately 1.5. Wasn't a big winner, unfortunately. But anyway, basically I would have been wicked out and I would have missed a profit. Remember these guys, break even is not a technical stop loss. And if you are a fan of putting your stop losses at break even and that works for you, I'm totally happy for every single one of you. But my advice would be go through your past trades. Take a look at all the trades where you have exited at break even and try to see what happened after that. If you are bailing at stock at break even and then it goes to your target most of the time, then you're doing something wrong. Remember, this break even is not a technical stop loss. Hold on to the original technical stop loss. That's why we are having technical stops, because we know that this level is going to hold. If not, we're stopped. If it's holding, then it's going to our target, or at least closer to it, right? If you see that most of the time when you're exiting at break even, the stock goes in and runs into your target, stop doing that. If you see that it works for you, then just simply continue doing whatever you're doing out there. But yeah, that's it. Be patient with your trades. If you want to take a look at more of my trades, you can follow me on Twitter. You'll see that I am actually posting my trades every day here on Twitter. Yesterday wasn't a good day. Yesterday I was down around 2 hours. The day before that I traded Starbucks, and you could see that sometimes it's reaching my target in the first 5 minutes. Sometimes it's reaching my target in somewhere around 30 minutes, right? And you could see that the risk to reward in this case was really good. Sometimes it's not, but there is an average, and the average is what's actually costing me to hold or helping me to hold. Again, same time, sometimes it's somewhere around 30 minutes the winner trade, sometimes it takes around 3 hours, you see. And again, if I exited at break even, I would have missed a 3-hour trade. Break even is not a technical stop loss. But yeah, that's it. If you're interested in my style, if you're interested in taking a look at more of my trades, follow me in Twitter. It's at AimanBBT. And make sure to like this video, comment if you have any suggestions, anything you are wondering about, maybe you want me to clear out anything, just write any questions in the comment tab. And have a great day, everyone, and a great weekend as well. Bye bye.